Alright guys, and welcome to another stream. Thanks for jumping in. We're going to be doing some more American Truck Simulator. We'll see how long I can stay on tonight. My son's been having a little bit more trouble sleeping in the evenings, so if I need to go, that's probably what it is. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get jumping into the game. May 7 Day, I saw that you followed just after I got this set up, so thank you so much for doing that. That actually followed versus subscribed, so that may be Twitch. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. So we are going to get started here. Obviously still not my truck. We're still grinding to get the money for our truck. But we're getting there. In fact, I did a little bit of off-screen time to get our levels up a little bit, get some more money rolling in. I stayed in Oregon, didn't branch out into California yet or anything, so you guys haven't missed anything other than a few extra runs back and forth. With that in mind, let's go ahead and get me in the game here. And I'll try to balance out our music so it's not overbearing. Hopefully that will work so we can have that in the background. If you either can't hear the music that was playing in the intro, or you can't hear me over the music, please let me know. So let's go ahead and take a look at our job market. We are over $100,000 now. Not too bad on the money there. We're level 7 right now as well, so we are still working our way up. Our goal is 13 for the truck that we were looking at last time. So if we were to base this on price per distance, we've always got these heavy loads here at the beginning. Either Pendleton to Burns or Portland to Newport. I like them. They're very unique until you do them repeatedly. Unfortunately, those are the only places that they'll show them for me, and the paths that you have to take are very slow. So, we'll look at some of our other options here. Got another harvester from Coos Bay to Eureka. That's down into California. Now that we're all here, I could definitely do a run to California if you guys wanted to see that. Otherwise, we can keep to the idea of a local company, not even a company, local for-hire driver in Oregon that's taking stuff, and I think that's kind of where we're sticking with for right now. There's an Ontario to Burns, pretty good money. It's high-value cargo, heavy cargo, and articulated trailers, so that's not a bad one at almost $7,400 in 178 miles. Not too bad. The Dallas to Newport is 7,000, going through Portland. So just to get us rolling here, that's a good run along the coastline. But yeah, for now we'll just take this one here. 178 miles, yellow. What do we got here? A yellow Kenworth. Yeah, we'll take that. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. It is Saturday night here. I know that if we do get Holden here, it'll be Sunday afternoon, I think, for him. But or evening even. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started, see what we can get ourselves into, and hopefully we get some good experience heavy jobs to get our level up there. We're already almost to 100, we're over 100,000, so I think the truck I was looking at was 130, 160. Money-wise, we're good. Experience is where we need to really just keep driving and raise those levels. So this seems like a good way to start this off. Take a look at our job here. $7,400 for a trip from Burns to that other town. What is it? Burns to Ontario. Oh no, it's Ontario to Burns. And you can see I did just a little bit of running around along here and kind of filled in some of the gaps, but we have not missed out on any part of California. What is this? Oh, that's weird. Okay, I am mistaken. There was a quick little rundown into California I don't remember doing. That must have been one of those like the last drive or something. That's alright. We'll take this Ontario to Burns run and see what we can find. While that's getting started, we'll take a quick look around the truck. And I am also going to check and make sure we are set on a public stream. I've had it happen where it was set to unlisted. Well, that's not good, because then no one else gets to know about it until they happen to come across it. I see we're at 2 likes already. Thank you guys for doing that. Really do appreciate that. I don't see the option to see if it's public or not. That's alright, we'll get going, get some people in the chat, and see where we end up. Alright, nice looking truck though. Yellow truck with the oversized excavator on the back. That is quite the rig there. Nice looking truck though. Go ahead and get our lights on. Get back in the cab and see where we need, how we need to head out of here. Looks like it's going to be out and around. I think
an elite team has been assembled to guide your mission. Let's get started.
I forgot about that. I did put in some extra mods, including the Morgan Freeman Navigator and a couple graphics enhancements, but nothing more than that. No special trucks or anything or changes. Just the names of businesses and names of trucks and that kind of stuff. So we're going to make a sharp right turn and head out a different way, because that corner would be really tight with those top things. And we're just going to head right out here. Good start to the run if we don't hit anything on the way out, right? Ooh, a little bit tight there, but we're good.
Turn left.
I don't think I'm going to turn left on the tracks here, Freeman. Thanks for the thought, though. Alright. Check my... I'm second guessing myself on the music. Bump it up just a little bit so you guys can hear it. Make it so I'm not having to be the only one talking and making noise here. Alright, another crossing here. This truck's even got a mirror for the steps there. That's kind of cool. Nice thing is with driving all these different trucks is we're actually able to see a wide variety of options.
0.1 miles. Turn right.
Okay, so we're just kind of making a sharp turn here.
Turn right.
Okay. Haha, turn. Kept that trailer perfectly in line, though. Alright, get this big thing up here. So this is another oversized load heavy hauler, but it's not one that requires an escort. So we should be able to get this one moving fairly well. We got started with this stream a little bit earlier than normal, but that's alright. That means we're going to get on the road a little bit earlier, get a little more accomplished. At level 7, I would say that my goal, I would love for it to be get to level 13 tonight. My goal is going to be level 10. And you know what? If we can get 10 likes while we're doing it, that's excellent. Let's get 10 likes for level 10 and move our way up there. Get out of other people's trucks. As nice as they are, I kind of want to drive my own. Whoa, off the road. I'm almost at 70 miles an hour. Let's lock it in at 65. Covering another 150 miles on this highway. Actually, if our limit's 65, I'm going to bump it up to 70. Stretching our luck a little bit here, but hopefully the state troopers are feeling nice today. I can't even get it up to 70 anyways. It's alright. No, there's a police car right there. State trooper. Pulled over a Prius. Whoop. Weaving all over the place. I'm gonna make one adjustment here to my other screen. It's kind of making me wonder if we're set to a private one again. Bring up Studio in a different tab. Nope, it's set to public. No restrictions. So, hopefully others will gain some interest here. If you do know anybody who is interested in this game or just wants to hang out and chat, hey, let them know. We got a place. Good forum for that, and if you ever want to follow up on anything more that's going on, there is a Discord server. Link is in the description.
Right. And then exit right.
Alright, so we're going to be turning here towards Ontario. Our ultimate goal is Burns, but we're
exit right.
Taking the highway. Okay.
Turn right.
Slow it down. Oh, came to a stop. That is a very pink truck. Well, I know most people aren't having a whole lot of busy plans, but hopefully you guys have had some fun along the way. Hey, Dr. Jake, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. You're releasing a pack soon. What pack are you releasing? I'm guessing that's for LSPDFR. I'm finally getting to a point where I'm fairly happy with a vehicle I made, but it needs a lot of work. It needs some adjustments to the model that I haven't quite figured out yet. Boy, they are locked here. There we go. I was gonna say, if it took too much longer, I was gonna have to just go for it myself. Pretty cool little work zone. What are you doing? Massachusetts. Awesome. Yeah, Jake, are you in my Discord? I'm sorry, I don't recognize the name, but if you are in the Discord, feel free to share that there in the Work in Progress channel. Be more than happy to take a look at it and see what you've got going so far. Maybe some screenshots or video of it. And there is a self-promotion section for posting the link to the completed pack, the release. I'd always be happy to take a look at that. It's a lot of weight to be trying to get up to speed. What do we have here? About 89,000 pounds? Yeah, no wonder it's taking us so long. I've been feeling pretty good about this particular start to a profile and career. I'm up to 101,000, so it's looking nice. Definitely will be sharing. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Don't see much from Massachusetts. There's, at least that I can think of. I don't remember seeing a lot of packs. Of course, there's Boston, but
continue straight.
Is it highway patrol or is it cities, sheriff's departments? What do you got? I'm drag racing with a pink truck here.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Yeah, so I think if we were able to go straight, I think that would lead right into Idaho.
Turn right.
Take a nice wide corner here. Take a look at the map and make sure I'm right on that. Yeah. So that would have taken us... Oh, that would have taken us this way. Interesting. I think that would have wrapped around, though. Right along the border there. Will be state police. In the future, you'll be considering surrounding towns. That's awesome. I've never pursued doing an entire like state, city, county all in one area before. I considered it with Oregon, just being out here, but haven't done it. In a sense, I've done several of them. Like I've done a state police skin, and I've done a couple cities in Oregon, but it's not really one part of one pack, and some of them aren't even released. I had someone request that a vehicle I did a skin for, I actually did 3 or 4 skins as a pack, just for personal use, for Tickle My Elmo's pack that was, turned out, no, it wasn't him. I'll have to look into that and see which one I was thinking of. But so I had someone suggest that I should release it, and I've been thinking about maybe finishing out that pack. Because the skin turned out nice. I haven't done a release for a while. Usually what I do is a lot of personal projects that sit around for a while, and maybe I'll use them occasionally. Or use them for inspiration. You live in Missouri, but you like Massachusetts a ton. Got the idea of skinning from me. Awesome. And have been doing it for a while now. That's awesome. Well, I'm really glad to hear that what I've worked on and put out there on YouTube and LSPDFR has caught your attention and got your interest. I'm really glad to hear that. It's a fun hobby. It's something that you can dedicate time to. Take your mind off of what's going on in the real world and just have fun with it. So thank you for letting me know about that. Are you on the Discord by chance? Maybe under a different name? I feel bad that if you are on there, I'm drawing a blank on the name. Then again, I can't remember some people at work when I've been around them quite a bit, so memory doesn't always work the best for me. But sometimes that's how it goes. Cruising around in the desert of Oregon here. The only thing is, it's not flat. So Missouri, that's... Are you in Eastern time zone, or is it Pacific? Central? Whoa. Oh, it's... Oh, Jake. That... Okay. Whoa, coming to a stop. I'm sorry, that makes more sense. I get it now. Well, I'm glad that the server's been helping you out as well. We've definitely got some people that are willing and able to step up and help give direction. Mr. No Logic is a great contributor for that. And then if it's something like a vehicle model, there's Biscuit. He's pretty heavy into it. Warren has also been doing some modeling lately. And of course there's some very dedicated, more long-term people, such as JJ Dawkins. I gotta remember their names here. Jay Sutton is another one. Gotta run, but it's midnight. Oh, yeah, no problem. Totally understand that. Good luck on the farm there. Central time zone. Okay, that was the one I was missing. Alright, well, have a good one, Jake, and thank you for jumping in and giving me some feedback, and I look forward to seeing your work. Alright, as far as our job goes here, we're about halfway through from where we started, about 73 miles left. Hour and a half in-game. We've had 2 different road work areas. slowed us down a little bit. We are cruising around in the southeast part of the map. Crossing some lines here, but no one's out here. It is a dead zone out here. Although we are getting some green. I say dead zone, there's a car behind me, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, have a great night as well, Jake. Thank you so much. Releasing it in the next 2 weeks. Want it to be a massive pack. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. And we'll have to see if it's skins or vehicle models. And either way, we're looking forward to seeing the screenshots, videos, and maybe get some of our content creators using your skins on their streams. That'd be a lot of fun to see as well. Well, have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Alright. At least we have a truck that matches the excavator. Bulldozer, I don't know. I know there's specific terms for them. There's a good shot of the truck. I've been looking for some more American Truck Simulator appropriate no copyright music, and honestly it's really tough to find. I'm looking for kind of that rebel rock, outlaw rock kind of music. Best I can find consistently is this, this playlist as an example, is no copyright sounds from 2014 to 2019. So I mean, that's a good solid list. It's just not really the style I picture. Like, if I'm envisioning truck driving as a stream, I'm not thinking pop music. It just doesn't really seem to fit as well. But at least it gives me something. I can only fill in gaps in activity so much by talking. Especially if the chat's kind of frozen for a little while. I am hoping this will give us a good chunk of experience. The faster we get up to level 13, the faster we can really start getting this company moving. From what I can tell, though, we should be able to pick up right from level 13, buy a truck straight out cash. We should not have to take out a loan for that. That's some good self-sustainability there.
Continue straight.
Let's see, we're just going to take a quick look, see where we are. We're actually coming into Burns here shortly. You can see, other than this little offshoot of 97 and the back roads of Salem and this small road here, we've covered everything else in the northern part of Oregon. And this covers this little stretch. We're just working our way south. So, not too bad at all. My chat moved. There we go. You know what we should have? We should have the chatbot just talking away here. It probably has an update since I haven't used it for a little while. We'll let that load up and see if he starts talking. One nice thing about buying our own truck is we'll open up all of the other freight contracts. Now that I've got my account set up through World of Truck, yeah, World of Trucks. Almost said World of Tanks. That didn't sound right. Coming through, State Trooper. Whoa. All trucks. We have a bypass. All right, cool. I like how it says all trucks over 20,000 pounds must pull right. Pull to the right, and yet I didn't have to. Stream offline. Well, that's not true. Let's just try... Oh, I don't know. Just as a test. Actually, I think I just have it as... There we go. Okay. So that was just a test. He's not in the chat, but now I know for sure that chatbot is working. So let's get back on the road and finish out this job. About 10 miles out, which doesn't take much time to cover. There's a Holden right there. Well, one that Holden would love to see anyways. This game's version of a Chevy Caprice. Right, entering Burns. GPS is saying we have the location up ahead. And take the left at the main intersection, followed by a right. Should drop us right in.
Continue straight.
I can do that.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
We have the green light.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Alright, make the wide turn. Perfectly lined up. Two entrances into this property. If we were driving our personal truck, I'd say pull in one way, drive out the other, get credit for covering all the areas. But it looks like it's a good thing we're coming in on this side, as the place we're pulling up as we're parking is going to be a straight shot in. The other way would have required some... It wouldn't have even been possible.
It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
We would have had to loop all the way around and come back out. But here we are. I like the dust effect. That's nice. Alright, 178 miles. 363 experience points brings us up to 7331 out of 7900. So we're getting there. We're less than 600 away from level 8. You can see our bonuses there. Level 3 for high value. Level 7 gave us a bonus as well. So not bad. And that brought us up to 108,500. Take a look at our progress bar. You can see a bunch of the little jobs that I did there. Little jobs. There's a $8,800 one there, but been creeping our way up. And so I did do the fragile cargo level 4. I'm thinking I might have to branch out and try some different ones, get us some new jobs, because we don't want it to start getting boring. $9,700 for this one. Same bulldozer. Goose Beta Astoria. Let's just take a look at price. So other than those two, I mean, it's basically the same run, just one goes north, one goes south. A lot less weight going south, though. Well, we're still doing the Oregon job, so let's take this one up to Astoria. This will bring in almost $10,000, so I'm thinking the experience will also be pretty high on it. And I might be able to back this one in. No, I think this one was articulated as well. We should probably, thinking back on it, I should probably do some of the jobs that don't have the limitation to where you can't back it in. Because I bet that's one of the things that's hurting us. Because there's no way you'd be able to easily back this one in. And we lose a lot of money by only getting a $25 bonus, or 25 experience point bonus. Well, that's something we'll definitely have to keep in mind for the future. I might be able to make this turn.
The time has arrived, President Wazer. The world awaits your commands.
Go ahead and just crank this around, do a hard turn to the right. Oh, that's not working. See if we can keep this lined up. Nope. Okay, what not to do. Part 1. So a smaller truck would have made that turn. This trailer, not so much. Okay. There's our way out.
open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me so make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me so
Alright, thank you guys for waiting. I am back. Let's go ahead and get back on the road for now. Stay as long as I can, but we might be done pretty soon. Sorry about the long wait though. Let's get back on the road.
Turn right. And then turn left. Turn left.
So we'll see how he holds up. He's sitting on my lap. So if it comes down to it, I may have to end it short. Just finding my microphone to be very interesting. Hoping that I can straighten this out and it'll break free.
In 0.1 miles, turn right. Turn right.
Alright. Once we get off of these little roads here in Coosbay, we'll head up towards Astoria. Make a nice
In 0.1 miles, turn left.
Make a nice coastal run during the day.
Turn left.
Get to see the ocean this time. Last time we took this road, it was really dark. Fuel gauge looks like we're good there. It's a very similar truck to the last one we had, too. There we go. Oh. 2 Chevy Caprices so far in this stream. A little more, already more common than the last couple times. For those that are interested in LSPDFR, I did notice today that there is an update to Script Hook.
Continue
So,
straight.
in lieu of using all of the other methods of getting around the updates, we should be able to fully update everything. And then hopefully it didn't break too many mods in the process. But we'll see.
Continue straight.
So this actually works out well. We've already been down that road over there, the one that parallels us. And now this way we are kind of doubling back through and getting the other side. And it looks like there's 3 roads that kind of go through this town. Oh. Sneezing, drooling, 6-month-old. There we go. Alright, there's our yellow, red, green. There we go. It's tough to time that out sometimes.
Continue straight.
Whoa. Hang in there, buddy. Hey, Uri, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. This stream has taken an interesting little twist. I have my son with me now. At 6 months, he's not exactly big on being
Continue
calm,
straight.
but weird. Oh, clipped it. Yep, caught the pole. Okay. He's getting more distracting as we sit here. We're good. Thanks for giving me no room there, Tesla. But great to have you here, Ryan. Hope you're having a great evening, great weekend. I know most people can't get out and do a whole lot. Just don't let him drive. I think that might be part of the problem. He's at 6 months sitting on my lap and just having a good time.
Continue straight.
This is our load. It's a... Hey, buddy. This is a Peterbilt. Hauling a cat bulldozer up from Coos Bay to Astoria. Nice little coastal run. It is going to be daylight, so we actually get to see the ocean this time. Smith, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. About to head to bed and saw that I was on. Hey, that's... It must mean that it's entertaining enough to keep someone from going to bed. And that's gotta... I mean, that's a plus. If at the very least, if you look at it as you interested someone that much, that's pretty fun. Alright. Looks like we're good there. And I was saying earlier, but I'm up to 108,000 right now. And level 7, we're about 600 experience away from level 8. My goal is to get us up to level 13, and by then we should have more than enough money to buy the truck I'm looking at without having to take out a loan. And then we can start building this business and branch out of Oregon a little bit. Don't get to see it too often, so hey, I'm glad you did. Yeah, I don't do this super often. Having the opportunity to be on a little more lately has been pretty cool, and it's encouraged me to get back interested in this game. Between this and working on a vehicle model for LSPDFR and playing Red Dead, I've been able to keep myself fairly busy at night. I do have a couple of woodworking projects that I've been working on as well. One is a duck coop that for our ducks that will be showing up in the next, oh dear, within the next 2 weeks. And then a small box type project for my wife as well. Gonna make you a trucking company, do convoys, so yeah, you probably should. I've used a couple names that I think would work for one, but I don't have a name picked out for this next one. I'll have to come up with something. The fun of the Oregon coast. You get onto Highway 101, which I'm pretty sure that's what this one represents. It is a very windy highway. Not even really highway, but it's a... Yeah, I guess Highway 101, that's correct. But it's very windy, a lot of roads like this where you have just the 2 lanes. Where when you get a big truck like this, everyone hates it. Oh, hang in there, truck and trailer. Going a little fast. Haven't played Red Dead in a month, still on the earliest missions. I really enjoy the online. A single player I got distracted from. I only play the single player on the Xbox. And I'm over halfway. But the time I spend playing that game is usually playing it online. Whoa, I'm about to run over a Prius. I feel like there should be like a bug splat sound if you hit a Prius. Oh. Oh. Yep. I'm going to attribute that one to a sneezing infant. Hold still. Okay. See how much damage we just took there. 20% all to the truck. Oh, the hacking stuff. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about it, but other than... I'm hearing a ticking noise from the truck. But other than people just screwing you up while you're playing, which I've had numerous encounters of that, I have not had any issues with account-related stuff. Not that I want to play it till it happens, but I've been fortunate there. There's enough mods going on in the online stuff that is really unfortunate. Buddy. It is amazing how distracting that can be. Whoa. On the road. Hauling for free this time. Yeah. That sucks because it was a good chunk of money that we were hauling here. I'm hoping we still get a pretty good amount of experience out of it. That was a really rough wreck. Okay, buddy, you have got to sit still. Okay.
Continue straight.
I think he's just getting tired and having a tough time sitting still. Main issue is he's tired, but he doesn't go to sleep when he's laying there. Which doesn't work for everybody else in the room. Now he's bouncing on my lap. There's a good look at the Oregon coast. This is down by just south of Newport area, I believe. No, you don't get to eat my hand. Whoa. I would get pulled over for being drunk right now. we got? We got airport. Whoa, Prius. What are you doing? Yeah, Newport. I was right. Well, at least I didn't have to watch that crash happen by myself. Still got about 135 miles to go. That was, I think that might be one of the worst wrecks I've had so far. Definitely this playthrough, but I think maybe of all time I've been very fortunate
Continue straight.
to avoid that until that happened. It's a nice orange on that Dodge Charger. I think that was a Tesla I was following earlier. Tesla truck there. Oh, engine malfunction. Oh, that's not good. There's a repair shop right there, actually. Why does it want to do all of that?
The Secret Service has your back, and so do I. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Oh, I just about cut off a bus. Let's do it. Go back to that repair shop. This is going to get expensive. Even though it's a borrowed truck at this point. You had a good one the other night, went off the road halfway up the mountain. Have not had that. I still haven't done any Truckers MP, as much as I'd like to. The one time I tried installing it, it actually corrupted some game files pretty bad. Hold still. What are you two doing? Hold still. Keep thrashing around. Okay, it looks like they're going to back themselves up and out of the way. That's really weird. Yeah, engine is not doing well. How bad? It's about $1,600. Wait, truck damage is 17,000. Co-insurance is 949. Divided by 9%. Somehow that math adds up to here. Repairs are covered by your employer. Face planted into my chest. What are you doing, little man? He finds my mic to be very interesting. So, by repairs are covered, does that mean if I pay for it, it will take money out of mine anyways? Or... I mean, I guess we'll find out either way. Let's go ahead and do it. We need to repair it either way. Okay, no cost to me. I'm sure my employer's not impressed. Alright, let's get ourselves back on the road and try to finish this one out in one piece. Hey Taylor, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. It'll come out of my profit. Oh, that makes sense. Guess I can't blame them there. I wouldn't want to just pay for someone's wreck either. So we are in Newport. We need to go through Newport along the coast, which this game doesn't represent anything else between the two, up to Astoria. It's amazing how much energy he has at this time of night. But he also took a pretty good nap today. Your hair is long? Yeah, if you have it done professionally, that is a bit of a challenge when none of the barbershops are allowed to be open. Fortunately, I got mine cut not too long before everything started. Could probably use another one soon, but not in a huge rush. Oh, our map is still showing the repair shop. Go ahead and clear that real quick. No, it's not. Buddy. Someone try streaming with a 6-month-old on their lap and let me know how it goes. Alright, let's try you this way. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have much of an interest in sleeping right now. Now he's reaching up and playing with my beard. Wants to grab my mic. Are you trying to make yourself known? Hmm? Yeah, you can say hi. You're good on that? It's an interesting addition to the challenges, for sure. Guess I should slow it down a little bit here. North of Newport it gets even windier, so we'll have a lot of 2-lane once we get out of town. 2 lanes and really windy road through the forest. But we should see the beach occasionally. Buddy, hang in there. Wait till he's walking. You're taking your mouse and everything. My daughter already does that, but she's not frequently. I mean, she actually does pretty good with bedtime. I remember I did a stream once with her sitting on my lap. I'm pretty sure.
Straight.
A couple of years ago. Hey, you know, you're gonna scare everybody on the internet with that cough. Calm down. Wash soap your heart. I'm guessing you mean my hand, but okay. Alright. Kind of rolling through town here. They have a really slow speed zone.
Continue straight.
Move over a lane. Hey, right, with all of your time on Truckers MP, is it pretty similar to single player, other than the fact that you don't get traffic and you have other players? I think of the jobs pretty similar. I haven't actually broken down and tried setting it up again. The first time I did it, like I said, it froze up all of my files. See, for me, his voice is muffled, but I'm sure you guys can hear him nice and clear. It's exactly the same? Okay. Yeah, I feel like it could be really good. I have a tough time around other people in game where they drive like they just don't care, because I know most of them don't. Makes it tough to take it as seriously, but it'd be good. Yeah, I remember you saying that Ross closed.
Continue straight.
My work's still open. Always finding some way to stay busy. Wow. Anyone want a Tesla? Oh, I guess it is 3 different trucks, but I've seen like 3 different Tesla trucks on the road so far. Not the Cybertruck. I have a lot of mixed feeling on that because I love the fact that I'm able to continue working. My hours haven't changed. It's keeping us financially stable between myself and the fact that my wife can work from home. So that is great, and I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have that option, and that would be really scary. Admittedly, I still find myself passing the stay home, save lives signs and seeing all the posts and talking to all the people that are at home. They're not exposing themselves or others to anything. They're able to work on some stuff around the house that they've always had to put off because of work. Whether it's projects or repairs or family time or whatever it happens to be, it does make me think that I'm sure eventually it's going to have to be shut down much more than it is. So we should get it over with, get it done, and really shut this problem down, because it continues to grow at a very steady rate out here in Oregon. I actually live in one of the counties that's got the biggest problems right now. Hey, breathe. So yeah, there's definitely that thought of let's do this. Let's stay home and actually do it. But the regulations and restrictions are not strong enough for employers out here to be proactive if they feel they're essential. And I feel like essential, the definition of that has changed from what it is, like absolutely mandatory, to expendable. But that's another whole topic there. You've not worked but 3 days. No, whoops, I'm off the road. 3 days in the last few weeks. A bit strapped, but the subs have been amazing as far as donations. That is awesome. I'm very glad to hear that streaming has continued to be a good resource and alternative source of income for you. That makes a huge difference for sure. Honestly, I don't know where I'd be in that with that situation. So I'm not an established person on YouTube by any means, and that's okay. We have been a small channel, and that's kind of been part of what defines the channel, I believe. And it works out. It would be nice to spend a little more time, well, I'd say a little more time, but spend more time with family and actually be together during this time than constantly being at work wondering what could be done. Here's a look at the ocean off the Oregon coast. This is probably based on Garibaldi, but it's very loosely based on it because of the spit out there. From my understanding, there actually used to be, on an area just like that anyways, a small town that was built on that until it got washed out by a large wave. And now it's just like a park area or service road. Well, keep going. Prius, what are you doing? If you get a truck with 89,000 pounds being hauled, you might want to get out of the way. Whoa. Got a family and not a lot of time to do this, so any time is good? Yeah, absolutely. I do really enjoy doing this. I have always enjoyed having the conversation while playing any of the games, really, or even doing the graphics. It's been a nice way to branch out and Be involved in a community. Yep, that's you again. You're noisy sometimes. You make everyone else... Ow. You just kicked me. Anyways. Yeah, I agree though, for sure. That I absolutely love doing this, and that's why I do it. It's not like I'm trying to make a living on it. What are you doing? Hmm? I'm really hoping we can make this next 40 miles without him completely losing it. But with that said, I will make a quick drop into the menu, Rye, so you can see the skill points. I've tried to really focus them in a couple different ways, but I may branch them out a little bit. High value and fragile cargo. I was thinking from here I'd go into hazardous cargo. I know that just in time is something that people recommend quite a bit. I don't see myself doing a lot of long distance at this point, so probably stick with these. Hazardous, high cargo, high value, fragile, and just in time will be our main focuses. It's kind of throwing me off having 3 mirrors on my left. There we go. I like having that one floating mirror on the right side, because I don't look all the way over there very often. Windy roads. But the left ones can be real. Fuel doesn't help that much either. Yeah, I didn't think it did. Definitely not ones to start off putting money into when you're a driver for hire. Alright, so we're getting a little bit inland, which means we're probably getting a little further north. Maybe Astoria, Warrenton kind of area. Not Astoria, that's where we're going. But Warrenton, Cannon Beach area maybe. I think this is Warrenton though. Which means Astoria is just going to be across the other side of the bridge. Why are we slowing down so much? Nice. Yeah, my daughter is an October baby. My son's in September. Mine's also in September. He actually tried to steal my birthday. Well, that wasn't cool. He didn't end up being successful, but he tried. Alright, so this... Oh, tugboat went under. That's pretty cool. This is a drawbridge, so... Oh, whoops, we're stopped. Up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. I feel like, yep, like I said before, a bug splat sound when you run over a Prius would be appropriate, but everywhere I look there's a Prius. This is such a pretty area. It's really nice in real life too. Work is a little bit scarce out there, though. That looked like an orca whale just jumped over there. I'd scroll back if I could, but I'm pretty sure right next to those rocks, there was an orca whale that just jumped up out of the water. Some kind of whale. We are going to make a right turn
At
here.
the roundabout, take the first exit, President Wazer.
Alright, roll through this. I really debated, because obviously I ended up going with Morgan Freeman for the voice, but I was strongly considering, and searched for and found Liam Neeson's voice. And I was thinking, what better way to have a stream going when you've got Liam Neeson talking about how he will find you, and okay, he probably doesn't actually talk about find you and kill you and all that kind of stuff, but great voice actor, and it would be hilarious to hear that in here. What? Did we have some stream issues? Oh no, it's just recording. I see what it is. Okay. I have a hotkey for record on Streamlabs, and it said that it had been recording or streaming for like 3 minutes. I was like, oh, that doesn't sound right. It wasn't Orca. Oh, I thought so. That's a pretty cool thing.
Straight.
I can honestly say that's not something you would see, but I'm just gonna go for it. He can wait. All right, we're in the facility here. Oh, we didn't clear the corner. Thanks for scrolling that one back and taking a look. That's what I thought it was. Oh man, come on. Alright, we made that. And in case you're wondering, I have it set to always choose the most difficult parking spot. That's why it doesn't ask me where I want to park it. Unfortunately, with some of these articulated trailers, it still is just a pull straight in kind of thing. I'm gonna need to stop taking those and take some regular box trailers and get the bonus XP. I feel like that would speed us up a little bit. There we go. $242 miles. Damage penalty. Oh, that's not awful. I understand it. The 33 negative XP is a bigger hit than the cost there. Well, see, I didn't even know they had the whales jumping out, so that's awesome to have that in there. I'm glad you guys got to see it there as well. So we need 116 XP to level up. Let's see if we can find a short run. Brings up to 117,000. Let me go ahead and just do a... Let's do route length and look at some of the short ones. Medford. Let's take the really short one in Medford. Take cement across town. Oh, that's money that's 391, so we may not even get the 100 XP that we needed. Hold it together just a little bit longer.
The time has arrived, President Wazer. The world awaits your commands.
So we are taking it from Home Depot to Senix, right around the corner. Well, hopefully we get a bonus XP on delivering this cement. I don't think you'd get a cement trailer like that out of Home Depot, but okay. Whatever you want to claim, game. We're driving a blue Peterbilt. For
Turn right.
him covering the cost of the repairs, I'm glad he didn't take more out.
In 0.1 miles, turn left. Turn left.
Okay. Are you gonna talk through the last mile of my stream here? Is that what you're thinking?
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Pretty nice looking truck. Granted, it's dark, but I don't think I've seen a truck in American Truck Sim that I wouldn't drive. They all look pretty nice. Some of the day cabs, nothing too exciting, but like, all the brands have good looking trucks. It's not like there's one brand out there that I cringe every time. Once you get your business going, you should have decent cash flow. Yeah, definitely. I haven't done a lot of. I don't think I've had a playthrough that has gone for a
Keep
long
right.
term.
And then turn right.
But I've already completed,
Turn right.
been to every location in Oregon, so that's a good start. Hey Adam, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Hope you're having a great night. It's about 11 o'clock
In
here,
0.1 miles,
and
turn
I've got
left.
a 6-month-old on my lap,
Turn
so if
left.
you hear noises, that's what's going on. But I do want to continue
arrived.
going through with a
It's been
playthrough.
my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
So that's where they want me. Which direction is that facing? The other way. Okay. Makes sense. So let's just wrap around here. Ooh, cleared that by a very small margin. After taking some of those big trucks, it's much easier to navigate with this small trailer. It's 2 a.m. there. Wow. 1 a.m. there in Texas. That's one of the cool things about this, doing the streaming, is how people are from all walks of life and all parts of the country or the world. And there's no extra fees or anything in order to communicate like that. Gotta turn the wheel the right way. Pretty cool stuff. Wrap this trailer around. Hopefully not wrap it around the building. Not quite gonna clear it. You just made half of the internet jump. I think that's what you're trying to do. Nope. Still not gonna clear that post. Slightly deceiving looking here. Yeah, our church has a program where they're actually doing streams online of their services so that the community can still be a part of it without having to get everyone in a closed building. And I think that's actually a really smart way to do it. It's better than the idea of just not having anything available at all. Family's good. My son's currently sitting on my lap because he decided he didn't want to sleep, apparently. But otherwise, everyone's doing really well. There we go, we are parked. Let's take a look at our truck and trailer. And they're doing that down there in Texas too? That's just a good way to do it. 4-minute run. Yeah, only got 47 XP. So we need to do a slightly longer run than this time. What do we have here? I'm trying to get us up to level 8 before he falls apart, so we're doing short runs. Portland to Portland. How about slightly longer run? 102 miles. That's the next shortest? Not bad from 4 miles. That's true. That's a very good point. I mean, I could probably do that again with this one here. It's 26 miles. Let's take this electronics components from Astoria to Portland. Not a super lengthy run. Now you got hiccups too. Now you're gonna scare the other half of the internet. Fun times. I will say, he's a great little kid. They both are. Can't imagine my life without him. And don't need to, because I've got them both. Yeah, I'll probably get to sleep earlier than I have
There are
been lately.
those who would like to see you fail in your journey. That's not going to happen on my watch. Let's go.
Gotta love the optimism there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll mark a spot to avoid. Let's mark right there so that we wrap around this new road and take that one out. So just to cover a little bit more area, we're up to 13.95% of the map explored. And we're just trying to cover all of Oregon before we really branch out. Like I said before, that must have been that was a mistake. Ran down to Reading, didn't even know it. But otherwise, we're good to go. At some point, I really want to get New Mexico, Utah, and Washington. And I know that Idaho and I believe Colorado is on the list of coming up. If I could get a hold of those, I would love to have them. In the meantime, we sit back and be cautious with money. Oh, big eye rubs. Yeah, he's tired. Let's go ahead and get this run going.
And so do I. Let's go.
Alright, put it in gear and drive. Yeah, I am very glad as well. This is not looking like the right way. Oh, here it is. This is the gate. Yeah, my headset is set up where the mic's on the left side. He's sitting with his back against me, looking towards the screen.
Right.
But he's also right next to that mic. Okay, tracks look clear. We haven't driven a normal looking truck in a while.
0.1 miles. Turn right. Turn right.
You listen when you drive on here too? Yeah. I'm listening to, it's on Spotify. It's the No Copyright Sounds 2014 to 2019 list. I would love to find some of the music you'd expect to hear.
At the roundabout, take the second exit for freedom.
I feel like the outlaw rock or rebel rock or whatever you want to call it would be very appropriate for this. But I cannot find copyright-free music that matches that to save my life. I have tried. Alright, so we are heading. We just took a load here to Astoria, and now we're leaving Astoria with electronics components. At night, I'm going to take this little detour to get up to Portland. And that should give us the XP that we need. We don't even need 100 right now. And we'll be able to back this one into a more difficult spot. So assuming that truck up ahead can keep moving, we should be fine. I'm glad you're enjoying that. He's a fun little guy. There's a Tesla facility on the right.
Continue straight and then turn left.
Giant oil company or something
left.
there. Whoa, turning. I know, there are annoying hiccups. I know. I can tell.
In 0.1 miles, turn right.
Morgan Freeman wants you to turn right. Go for it.
Turn right.
Oh no. Still gonna miss my turn. Don't need flashers, but we're taking up back roads here. Let's see if I can adjust him a little bit and calm him down. There you go. Sit like that. And now you're just resting against my camera arm instead. Oh, I can move my left arm again. Oh, okay. As my arm pops. Alright, we're taking electronic components off-road. Oh yeah, hiccups are the worst. I mean, I guess there's worse things out there, but sometimes you just can't do anything with them. The scaring thing doesn't work. Now you're just mad and you have hiccups. I don't think this was the right road for this. Not sure what makes me think that. Taking sensitive electronic equipment through the logging roads doesn't really feel right. It's alright, we discovered more of the map this way. And next time we don't have to take this part of the logging road on our way through. Oh, that's a big bump. Coming through. Oh, you see, we moved you, and now they might not be able to hear your hiccups as well.
In 0.1 miles, turn right.
Pavement! Solid ground.
Turn right.
Alright, take a quick look. Glad we did. I suspect he'd be better off if or he'd be more content if I had it set up so he could hear music too. You're gonna do one tomorrow? You think you'll go to the music room? That's awesome. What time do you plan on doing that? Because I would love to check that out. If I can. Hey. I know. You gotta hold it together just a little bit longer. Probably slow it down slightly. Buddy, don't move my camera like that. Usually about 7:30 Eastern, so 4:30 Pacific. Okay. Please. I have like 70 miles left. Ugh. We can be done with that in like 15 minutes if you hold it together. I know that's a stretch. Hey, that's my mouse. Oh, crap. There we go. He had me all turned around there. Alright, well we're gonna go a little faster until he makes me crash to try to get this over. He launched my head out the window there. I couldn't figure out which way I was facing. Alright, cruising down the highway at about 70 miles an hour. Good thing state police is taking a nap. Whoa, buddy. Nope, nope. Oh, crap. No! Now you're gonna hang out in this arm again. Uh-oh. Yep. Let me try something here. Hey, we got like 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes. And then you can take all the attention you want. You guys give me just a moment there, I'll see what I can do here. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Alright, so the method I'm using here is involved with him stealing my Spotify, so I'll have to finish it out without the music going. But he seems to be content for the moment. Now, let's keep ourselves out of the fence here. Whoa, and out of the other trucks. Yeah, the AI traffic does make it tough to speed, for sure. I try not to anyways. But sometimes it's just a better way to go. We didn't take any damage, which I'm shocked. Must have just affected the tires.
Continue straight.
Well, if I get all the way up to the car in front of me. Huh. Some various businesses here. So this would definitely be the North Portland area that we're pulling into. I don't think anyone really wants to spend a whole lot of time up there. It's just very industrial, which is the most fitting place for all these trucks. If I had Washington, which honestly that's the DLC right now that I want to get, is Washington. That would give me
Keep left.
a perfect run. I mean, I'm a little bit familiar with Washington because it's so close to Portland area. I would love to have that. That will be the next map expansion that I download for sure. I just need to put the money together for it. Doesn't sound like much, but even at, I think it's $9.50 on sale, it's still about $10 with how things are right now. I don't really want to splurge too much and find out that it was a mistake later on. You still have Washington
Keep
to
right.
explore and half of Oregon?
And then keep
Very
left.
nice. Jamie, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Is it going to change his mind and want me to be in the left lane? No, we're good. We're good. Because that would take us south if we were to go that direction. We want to go towards Seattle.
Keep left.
I have explored all of Oregon now, and Washington is the one that I really want to see now, just to see what they've done with it. Rye, were you streaming earlier today? right before you came here. Right. Cruising up
Keep
I-5
right.
north.
And then exit right.
Vancouver Shipping Yard. Well, Vancouver's technically
Exit right.
Washington, but we'll see what they've got up here.
Continue
Oh,
straight.
Marine Drive. Yeah, we're right at the border. If I hadn't taken that right, it would have led straight into Washington. And so would this... oh, I see what it's doing. Up in this area, there's a... IKEA. Old racetrack. I think they ended up shutting down the racetrack. No, the horse betting track was up here as well, and they shut that down. Their Portland International Raceway is up here.
In 0.1 miles, turn right.
I just enjoy it, kind of like a virtual tour of Oregon in the area that I'm familiar with. It's kind of fun.
Turn right.
Okay, here we go.
Keep left.
Oh, nice. You
And
did
then turn left.
LSPDFR and then you had cups. Very cool.
Turn left.
Cuffs has turned into something very cool to see how well it's built up and how well it's received and how much people have fun with it. Oh, there's a Portland police car. Not that one, but this one. Looks like the one I designed for LSPDFR. I just kind of like treating it as a virtual tour, like I said, and point out things that I recognize, I'm familiar with, and other people that have never been there, yeah, they don't get the chance to see this kind of stuff. So having someone who has lived in the area can point out some interesting facts about it. Had a funeral on the server today.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Yeah, the sky really is the limit there.
Turn right.
Was it the
In 0.1 miles, turn left.
like a law enforcement funeral or
Turn left.
random civ? Because I know the law enforcement ones, you get quite the
You've
procession out of it.
arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
What? Oh, the delivery's in the back. Okay. I'm gonna say, I'm not here to buy a truck or repair one. Am I gonna fit? I'm gonna fit. Okay. They want it right in there next to the chevron. Seems like an odd place for electronics, but okay. Oh, it was for the fire. Okay, for a firefighter. Very cool. I wish I had popped in for that one. I missed it. Boy, that's a tight spot. Let's try something a little different here. Yeah, I was thinking that's what you meant. That it was an in-game firefighter. Turn. See if I can pull this weird angle off. I'm not sure it'll quite work. Yeah, I'm not quite in the lines. But that's not far off for that weird angle. In fact, it shouldn't take much to... Whoops, forward. Should not take much to get that corrected. It's a two-parter. Last cusp stream found him dead at home. Oh, okay. You guys have so much creativity when it comes to that, and that is just fantastic. There we go. Got the trailer in there, and that's all that matters.
The American people are counting on you to drive. Let's go.
Oh, I apparently don't have it. There we go. I usually do okay with it, but occasionally I have a little more trouble. I actually enjoy it. It's kind of a puzzle all in itself. Alright, that's level 8. Right, what are your thoughts on leveling up here? Just in time is one that's recommended quite a bit. 3% higher, 20%. At least it would open up some different deliveries. I like the hazardous ones, but I'm not sure how much more that really benefits me. Thank you for that. Okay. Level 8. Level 8 and happy baby. You can't really go wrong with that. Stagger it, it all seems to even out. Ah, that's fair. Do you find the just-in-time deliveries to be worth it? Delivery window is tighter, but the compensation eases your level of discomfort. A new rank in this skill, so... Oh, you like doing the top or the long distance, huh? Make the most money with long distance. That makes sense. And just in time is another good one. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not streaming, I'll make an extra loop through a neighborhood to get more credit for covering land, but I think I'll use just in time a bit more often than I will long distance at this point, because I don't typically do runs that are more than 300 miles. And if I remember right, it's like 400? Yeah, up to 400 miles. Oh, I see. Initially you were... Oh, no further than 250. You get qualified to do longer. Okay. Good to know. I'm going to start off with just in time. And we're at 120,000. Take a quick look at trucks. I looked at all 3 of the companies I have so far. Sounds like he's starting to make some noise, so I will need to get going here, but I think it was Kenworth that I was looking at. And I was looking at that truck right there. Guys, I'll be right back. Alright, back again. Too long of a front end. The front end is a bit long. I actually like that style of a long front end. Like the Scanias and stuff from ETS. I'm not sold on that design. I like the tough look of that. And the fact that you can get this at level 13, 150,000. We're almost at that 150,000 mark. And we're 5 levels away from buying it. So that is my goal. That's not a bad one either. Maybe in a different color though. Get a little bit shorter front end that way. I think. Yeah, it's just a shorter truck all the way around. This one starts out with a 455 horsepower engine. Better torque. That's true, you can. I've messed with one of the mod versions of a truck, and it was a lot of fun. The other option would be to go with something like this, which I could already buy this one level-wise, but I really like the day cab. I like that having not the day cab, but the sleeper, and that's the first sleeper that really fits my style. Hey Adrian, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Yeah, I think they do, because you can do like down the sides and on the back and all over the front. This is definitely my goal. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Just has such good style to it. Let's see. Chat moved. There we go. Get a trailer and that truck and deck it out with lights. That's right. I never think about the fact that you can buy trailers. The last time that I really played this game, they didn't have the trailers. That was trailer upgrades. Kind of need a trailer for a trailer upgrade, don't you think? There's our progress. 25 loads now. Make more money with your own truck. Well, until I reach level 13, I can't buy it anyways. I mean, I could buy the lower level one, but I don't know. I think it'll be fun to start off with no debt and the truck. Insulated triples. All kinds of options here. So you can pick up loads using your trailer, I guess. I've never seen it used, but I think that'd be pretty cool. Use a modded profile. I have one that's kind of like that, but I didn't really want to just start off with no driving experience on the profile and $1 million and level 45 and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. This is working. It's a little slower progress, but when I've been playing this, it's been late at night. There hasn't been a rush for anything, so why not? Just having a good time. I did it once for money, like I said, on one profile. Let's see, progress will be saved. I'll bring it up, and I can't start the game because it requires mods that apparently are not compatible. But this one here, I've driven less than 500 miles, level 43. That truck there in that picture is the one that I had put together with it. So, I suspect it will crash my game if I try to start this. I'll try it. Okay, so it didn't let me even... It lets me get this far, but all of these... It will not work. I have tried this. But it does exist. Sounds like something you would have heard on a Cuff stream. But anyways, we're getting there. Level 8 profile is coming together. If you guys are enjoying it, it encourages me more to do this, as you guys well know. You guys have these streams too. But I guess in order to keep everybody in this house 2 feet tall and younger happy, I should probably go ahead and end this stream now, but I had a great time. I had a lot of fun. As soon as the chat started moving, it makes it so much better. Well, let's take a look. Find the mod that isn't compatible. Most have the red circle in it. Like that right there. Which one was that? I've already lost track. Yeah, at least I hit the goal of level 8. That is true. Want to get in on the Easter convoy this week? You know, I would absolutely love to, but I still don't have Truckers MP even installed. I could definitely use... It would give me the motivation to do it. Oh, it's real company logos? Okay. Well, let's go back and take another look at it. I must have a different company logo one than this then. No, not that. This. I would definitely love to get Truckers MP going, at least to have it available. Just haven't done it. Can't use modded trucks, and I think that might have been part of the issue, is I had this kind of profile. It's still not letting me do it. Missing mod. See, that was what I was running into, like missing mod. It requires a mod that it doesn't have anymore. So I don't know. No luck there. But so if I were to set up another profile, like a clean one that doesn't have any mods on it, and then run Truckers MP off of that profile, it should work, right? Well, we'll see how it goes. If we end up in the back at the my desktop, I'll know why. Depends on DLCs or mods that are currently missing. Real company logo. I've tried continue, and that's what usually crashes it. But a little bit further. I know, you have the patience of a gnat. I know. Oh, well, look at that. Okay. Truckers MP is usually... I think that might have been one thing I ran into as well, was that having to take a step back behind... That was kind of an interesting thing. Okay. Oh, that's not... Oh, you know, I think I remember what it was now. So this profile, obviously now we got it working, which is great, had that truck, and then I tried putting Truckers MP in and it reverted it back to the standard truck. That's what it was. So I had that one. And you can see, definitely modded there. Because empty pallets gave me 200,000 experience points for 6 miles. So yes, I have used mods in the past. But anyways, that's... Oh, I'm glad we got that one working now. Check your truck manager. Truck manager. One truck. Yep, there's my license plate and everything. I think once it started having issues, I stopped working with it. Map as a ghost town. Yeah, I didn't run it much at all before I had those problems, and that was really discouraging, so I stopped fighting with it. Somehow I've been to Flagstaff. Yep, I just have those three. That one in particular. That would be an excellent way to top it off. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it, guys. I appreciate you guys jumping in. Sorry, Adrian, you didn't get to see much of it, but feel free to check out whatever you'd like there in the replay. We had a couple good runs. We had one really big wreck, courtesy of a 6-month-old. I don't think he's getting his driver's license quite yet after that. But, yeah. I'll jump back over to the main one so we can see what we've covered in the map. What is that? Almost midnight. Wait, this one has missing mods now too? Oh, it's because we took that one out, which, even though it's working. No. There we go. Wait, why is that one no longer working? So this is what I had in our stream earlier, in this same stream. Now Real Company Logos isn't working? Well, let's see. Just exit that. Sign in and see what happens. Rear-ended somebody in your in your stream earlier. Yeah, mine was. We went straight through a turn, climbed up into the hillside. Would have gone straight up into the trees if it had let us. But then we did see an orca jumping, so that's what our map looks like now. I think the next best run we could do to cover the most ground in Oregon would be to go from Burns down to Winnemucca, looks like. Oh, might have just been a glitch. Okay, cool. 14.22, so the rest of the country is unknown to us, but I've got this area pretty well covered. We'll get our own trucks eventually. Alright, well thanks guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it, but have a great rest of the night, and I'll see you soon.